On this week's road trip,
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
we're getting lost.
Woo-hoo! But just be careful you don't run into any mirrors.
Oh
But the fun doesn't stop there.
Take a break from the hustle and bustle.
no! And finding some peaceful spots.
It does not cost you anything. It's free.
That's why they call it a hidden gem, right?
Something's brewing in Connecticut,
Breweries are today's modern day era of mom and pop shops.
and we're taking a sip. Plus, taking one last dip. Because hey, summer's not over yet.
It's a phenomenal summer attraction, a place to come and challenge yourself and cool off.
Road trip. We're having fun, so let's do it again. Starts now.
All right, I've got my hat on and my water ready. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to Road Trip. I'm Shannon Lanier. For the next few minutes, go ahead, sit back and relax because we're going to take you on a staycation. That's right, we're checking out some great places to visit that are just a short drive away. So on this first road trip, we're mixing a little business with pleasure. Back to school shopping, but with a twist. In between picking up all the school supplies we need, we're checking out the newest mini attractions at American Dream with my favorite crew. Most people in the tri-state area know American Dream as the second largest mall in the U.S. It's a massive retail and entertainment complex in the Meadowlands that has more than 250 stores, 50 dining options, and over 25 attractions. However, most only know about their big ticket attractions, DreamWorks Water Park, Nickelodeon Universe, and Big Snow.
But the fun doesn't stop there.
They also have tons of mini attractions too, like free concerts and performances. And the Tilt Museum, which has endless Instagrammable moments.
I love going old school with their two mini golf options, Angry Birds and Glow in the Dark.
I love the round-the-clock diner because I like how you can make your own donuts and the food is just amazing. When you guys come here, you have to make sure you go to the mirror maze. But just be careful you don't run into any mirrors.
Riding around on the animals was also pretty cool because you could get somewhere so fast.
But not fast enough to do everything in one day. So we came back for round 2 to visit the newest attractions. Bubble Planet is an immersive experience tapping into all 5 senses with VR technology and plenty of photo ops.
Speaking of photo ops, check out Candyland Shake Bar at the Game Room powered by Hasbro.
This is the perfect place for kids and parents to play. From my favorite retro games like Hungry Hungry Hippo and group activities, woo-hoo! To the virtual and laser tag games the kids love. This massive 42,000 square foot entertainment center has something for everyone.
The only thing American Dream is missing is a hotel, so we could never leave.
We're the Lanier family
On this road trip close to home.
Trust me, the kids are already talking about going back. We can't wait. And now we're going to change gears because we're going to visit the special retreat of First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. It is here where she lived out her final days. Photojournalist Scott Cohen takes us on a tour of this national treasure.
Valkill was a place that the Roosevelts loved to picnic at, and in the summer of 1924, FDR offered to build his wife Eleanor a little stone cottage here so that she would have a place of her own in Hyde Park where she could pursue her interest in politics. People should come here to Valkill because Eleanor Roosevelt was an amazing First Lady. She kind of broke the mold. It does not cost you anything to see Valkill. It's free. The guides here try to cover her life during the White House years and then after she left the White House. And we also talk about what made her into the person she became. The tour is about half an hour in length, and they get a pretty good idea of Mrs. Roosevelt and the kind of things she was involved in after she left the White House. The other building was built to house the Valkill Industries, as it was called, and for 9 years they manufactured computer products and furniture.
I want to talk for a few minutes with the people.
When the factory shut down, ended up making this into a residence for herself. They'll see a house that is a very simply furnished home where anyone would feel very much at home when they came to visit. Up on the second floor of Mrs. Roosevelt's home, in this wing, there are a couple of guest bedrooms. In here, she had a lot of the furniture that was made at the Valkill Industries. The walls here in her bedroom are filled with photographs of people who were important to her. There's a lovely flower garden here that is a recreation of the kind of flowers that she would have had here. This former First Lady used Valkill as a home for herself until her passing in 1962. She was able to bring people here who had similar interests, who wanted to make a difference in the world. Eleanor Roosevelt was a woman who really cared about people and wanted to change not only the lives of people in this country, but worldwide.
Wow, such a fascinating woman. All right, road trippers, we want to squeeze every last bit out of summer, right? Well, if you're looking for one last dip, jump feet first with photojournalist Lori Goliath. Go ahead, suit up, because we're off to Portland, Connecticut.
Came to Brownstone because we wanted to have a lot of fun. The water's always warm.
We are at the Brownstone Adventure Sports Park in Portland, Connecticut. It's a 27-acre flooded quarry with rock climbing, cliff jumping, and 11 zip lines that all end in the water.
I like the cliffs and the zip lines.
All of our zip lines are water landings, so the water is the braking system, and after you land, you backstroke in to where we unclip you. The longest zip line is just over my right shoulder, and that is a 1,000-foot zip line off of our rock climbing wall. We have our racing zip lines, which are a little bit faster, and you can go up to 4 people each on their own zip line.
It's like freedom. I don't even know how to say it. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling. You can't put words to it. I mean, yeah, it's like cool. It's like beautiful.
We do have a 12 and under zone, which is a sort of smaller set of inflatables for the little kids. And we have a number of attractions so you can sort of, choose your challenge and go from a little bit of adrenaline all the way up to yikes.
We're going to try the 40-foot cliff jump today, so going against our fears and everything.
In the late 1700s, they started quarrying the rock here. It was a soft stone, easy to work with, and some of our stone is at the base of the Statue of Liberty. The Brownstone buildings in Boston and New York, those famous brown stones, are rock from this quarry or some right nearby here. We also have an overhead cable system for wakeboarding. It's a little bit like snowboarding on the water, but it's, again, a cable system that pulls you up and you can wakeboard out there.
It's scary, but, once you do it, you're happy you did it.
There's nothing else quite like the Brownstone Adventure Sports Park. It's a phenomenal summer attraction, a place to come and challenge yourself and cool off.
It's the best water park in Connecticut. It doesn't get much better than this.
I'm ready to dive into that place. All right, well, even in New York City, you can find blissful serenity. Marissa Santarelli takes us to the green trails of Riverdale Park.
Take a road trip with us to Riverdale Park.
All right, I've got my hat on and my water ready. Let's go.
50 acres of wildlife, a canopy of trees overhead, and the calm sounds of nature. Wow. The perfect recipe for a peaceful walk.
That's why they call it a hidden gem, right?
Meet Park Ranger Ben Young.
Some of these trees have been here for a very, very long time.
Expert on all things nature.
This is the bedrock of the Bronx. This is Fordham Gneiss. It's some of the oldest rock face here in New York City. So what we're looking at here is one of the shell middens that would have been left behind by the Lenape people.
Park Ranger Ben says this peaceful escape has beautiful sights to see any time of the year.
In the summertime, it's kind of a cool oasis to escape from the heat of the city. In the wintertime, you can encounter eastern screech owls, great horned owls, bald eagles, and ospreys all working around and fishing in the river. And then in the spring, you can come and see the different kinds of blooms and flowers that are starting to emerge.
We went to a secluded spot to soak up the waterfront views.
So you're looking across the mighty Hudson River towards New Jersey and the Palisade Cliffs.
And you don't even need a car to get here.
you can take the Metro North to the Riverdale stop, get off, and begin your exploration through Riverdale Park.
One frequent visitor says this park is his safe haven.
This is a great sanctuary. It's green, it's quiet. I wouldn't be living here without this park.
With this beautiful greenery, these breathtaking views, and the smell of fresh air, this park will have you questioning if you're even in the Bronx at all.
You can actually come here and feel like you're getting away from the hustle and bustle of the concrete jungle a little bit. Amazing just to see how many different things call New York City home.
"100 magnificent elephant sculptures are migrating across the country to share their story with the world. Their next stop, New York City. These life-size beauties are coming to the Meatpacking District starting September 6th until the end of October. The exhibit is promoting coexistence between humans and wildlife. To learn more, scan that QR code. Welcome back to Road Trip Close to Home. I'm Shannon Lanier. You know the little Laniers love to have fun while pushing their limits, so what better way to put them to the test? We're navigating through some Ninja Warrior obstacles. TV shows like American Ninja Warrior.
And here we go.
The floor is lava.
The obstacle course is colossal.
Are all the rage. So to get a hands-on lesson at becoming ninjas ourselves, the little Laniers and I went to Smithtown Ninja Academy.
Is there any tip to finishing first and beat them?
Here we teach children and adults how to overcome the obstacles with all the different techniques and skills that it takes.
Can you take us through a few obstacles?
Legs up, land on those feet. Nice and quick. Boom, 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 boom. Use that right hand. Yeah!
Okay, we finished the tutorial. What's next?
All right, now we're gonna go head on to the course and see who can do it the fastest. You guys ready?
You got this! Go!
Yep, quick, quick, quick.
Yeah, good to go.
You got it. Reach for that ring. You're there, you're there, you're there. Use those hips, use those hips. You got it. Move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hit it. Hit it, hit it.
Everybody did a great job, and I love how they were exercising as well.
Yeah, on top of that, they're learning how to build confidence, strength, endurance. They're making friendships, and all at the same time, they don't even realize that they're exercising. How cool is that?
We're having fun, so let's do it again. Yeah. Woo! Okay, I don't mean to brag, but I did have a faster time than the kids. All right, we're getting our passports stamped on this next road trip without ever leaving the country. Greg Thomas has more about this new passport program brewing in Connecticut.
Meet Kevin Mardorf, or as most people know the Norwalk resident, Mr. CT Beer.
Mardorf's latest project is this, the Connecticut Field Trip Passport. It features 29 different breweries from around the state, each offering 2-for-1 beers, and of course, a stamp when you visit.
People love the stamp part. It was meant to help people get out, explore, and discover. And consumers I hear from all the time on social media and just from meeting them out when I'm at breweries about, this is so much fun.
Breweries involved, like Berlinetta and Bridgeport, say that people are showing up because of it, giving them exposure that pays off down the road.
I am more than happy to give away a beer to get that new couple people through the door, because I think our place is great, I think our beer is great, and if we can just get people here, they're gonna like it.
Mardorf is already working on next year's passport, saying he wants to expand it, and maybe even include some coffee shops and distilleries.
Bring your appetite on this road trip. The Feast of Gennaro celebrates faith, food, and everything Italian. The 11-day festival starts September 12th in New York's Little Italy. Red, white, and green will drape the streets that will be alive with Italian pride. Enjoy the live music and the smells of some of the best Italian food around. For more information, scan that QR code. The New York Botanical Garden is hosting the worldwide debut of the New Light Trail, entirely inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas. Set to open on September 27th, this outdoor adventure will run for 9 weeks. So scan our little trail map on the corner of your screen for more. Did you watch the hit show Squid Game? Well, now you can play it in real life. Battle through 5 intense challenges inspired by the show. You remember that creepy doll red light, green light game? They've got it. You can also test your nerves on the glass bridge, but don't fall through, or the warships game. Unwind after the challenges in the Korean-inspired night market with cocktails and photo stations. So are you ready to play? Squid Game The Experience opens October 11th in Manhattan. So if you're looking for that key to play, go ahead and scan the QR code. Road trippers, it's time to go get lost and have some fun. Lyman Orchards in Middlefield, Connecticut's annual corn maze is celebrating 75 years of peanuts. The maze is 4 acres with over a mile of pathways. Navigate your way through while answering some Snoopy and Charlie Brown trivia. $1 from each admission will be donated to the American Cancer Society. For more information, scan that little maze at the corner of your screen, our QR code. Oh, and don't forget, you have to try their famous cider donuts while you're there. Westchester's favorite jazz festival is returning for its 13th year. The 5-day Jazz Fest kicks off on September 11th and runs for 5 days. There will be 18 live performances taking place across downtown White Plains. Experience performances from emerging talent to world-renowned artists, including Grammy Award winners. Go ahead and scan that QR code for a list of shows. The Beardsley Zoo in Bridgeport is sending out lots of baby announcements these days. Welcome little red panda, oh so cute, and oh hello baby piglets. And look at these little wonders, it's a baby spider monkey. Good luck to his mommy keeping up with this little guy because he has lots of energy. And the Queens Zoo has an announcement of their own. Say hello dear to their poodoo fawn. Did you know that the poodoos are one of the world's smallest deer species? Well, this little one was born just 2 pounds back in June. For zoo hours and information, scan that QR code.
There's so many monkeys.